Grand evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Pneumatic Astrologer. My website is readings by leonardtmunson.net. Welcome to Earth Signs Tuesday from March the 17th to the 31st, 2026. Virgo, your solar sun is in the seventh house. The seventh house represents Libra. It represents the house of balancing all partnerships and relationships. It represents the house of creativity, divine direction, open enemies, the house of spiritual miracles, the house of using diplomacy and diplomat, and the house of others, decisions and indecisions, and legal situation. Okay, from my point of view, there needs to be a balance here. And all your relationships have to connect it with love, finances, work, possessions, home, and beauty. Now, in the seventh house, ruling planet is Venus, the goddess of love. Venus is now in Aries. So, there are some relationships that I just mentioned that you have to come up with a decision, a strategy to either continue it or to release it to someplace else. Now, the sun is in Pisces. Pisces represents intuitiveness, psychic ability. It represents imagination, fantasy. It also represents illusions, deception, lies. So I'm gathering that some of these things are relating to you emotionally. Then we have Mercury in Pisces retrograding. When a planet's retrograding, it's moving backwards, reviewing the decisions you made when it was going direct and what is no longer serving your highest purpose emotionally. In the areas I just met. So you're communicating your feelings. Also, I'm picking up there's been some secret enemies involved with these feelings. And this secret enemies has something to do with people that you thought had your back, but at the same time, they were backstabbing you. Okay? So the moon, your emotions, is creating a situation from you want to get out of a chaos, upheaval, negative changes that has been holding you back, and you want to free yourself and have independence. Now, Jupiter's in Cancer. Jupiter's a planet of expansion, growth, abundance, miracles, wealth, karma, and the truth. Cancer represents your roots, your foundation, your home, your family, and security, and women in your life. So there's some women in your life that's very emotional or have did emotional damage to you that you want to free yourself from. You got to make those choices. Use your intuition. Go by your feelings and how you feel inside. Saturn in Aries, disciplined, lessons learned, karma, the taskmaster. Do it right, and there will be no more going back and repeating the same situation. The faces may change, the scenery may change, but deep down it's the same BS. And if you do that right and release all this negative stuff that's been holding you back, it will bring you freedom and independence, and it's going to happen quickly. So you'll come out of this chaos, upheaval, and negative change that you've been fighting against to release it, to have freedom and independence. These are the lessons that you need to learn in this lifetime with the North Node in Pisces. Then you was living in Sagittarius. You get out of this box that the universe, not the universe, but people have placed you in, that's been restricting you emotionally, soulfully, spiritually, and physically. You're not going to play the wounded warrior and the victim. That's all over with. You're going to release the people, places, and things, entities, and dimension that's kept you in this state of stagnation, of repeating the same thing over and over. You want to end the cycle, Virgo. But you got to do the work. You got to do the shadow work. And Neptune and Pisces, those fears, those doubts, that anger, this is what they want you to stay in. So the demiurge who created this environment, this prison planet, and its servants, the Argons, can feed off of this stagnation with all these fear, doubts, anxiety, etc. And then you need to look at what has been holding you back, who has, your hidden enemies. Okay, Virgo?